Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Nuzat Rahmat. Today we are studying business ethics, social responsibility, environmental sustainability. What do you think about ethics? Ethics, it's all about what is thinking about ourselves good and also at the same time, same point on the other person's side, it's good for others. Ethics in the workplace. Ethics believes about what's right and what's wrong, or good and bad. Ethical behavior. Behavior conforming to individual beliefs and social norms about what's right and good. Unethical behavior. Behavior conforming to individual beliefs and social norms about what is defined as wrong and bad. Business ethics, the ethical or unethical behavior by employees in the context of their job. Individual values and code. Source of personal code of ethics. Childhood responses to adult behavior. Influence of peers. Experience in adulthood. Dual model and values. Business and managerial ethics. Managerial ethics, the standard of behavior that guide individual managers in their work. Ethics affects a manager behavior towards employees, the organization, other economic agents, customer, competitors, stakeholders, suppliers, dealers, and union. Ethical concern, ambiguity, financial disclosure, global variation in business practices. Assessing ethical behavior, ethical norms and the issue they entail, utility. Does a particular act optimize the benefit to those who are affected by it? Do all relevant parties receive fair benefits? Right. Does the act respect the rights of all individuals involved? Justice. Is the act consistent with what's fair? Caring. Is the act consistent with people responsibility to each other? Business ethics, principle of conduct within organization that guide decision making and behavior. Code of business ethics, a document that provides behavioral guidelines that cover daily activities and decision within the organization. Ethics training should include a message from the CEO, development and discussion of code of ethics. Code of conduct is also part of the code of ethics. Procedures for discussing and reporting unethical behavior. Ethics culture to align ethical and strategic decision making. Incorporate ethical consideration into long term planning. Incorporate ethical considerations into performance appraisal. Encourage whistleblowing policy. Monitor department and corporate performance regarding ethical issues. Bribes, a gift bestowed to influence a recipient's conduct. Illegal in many countries, acceptable in others. एट द सेम टाइम अगर एक कंट्री में एक चीज़ अलाउ होती है तो ऑन द अदर साइड दूसरी टाइम पे वही चीज़ दूसरे कंट्री में इलीगल कंसीडर की जाती है. सो ये वेरी करते हैं कंट्री टू कंट्री. Now here we will discuss second part of the topic. It's social responsibility. Social responsibility, actions an organization takes beyond what is legally required to protect or enhance the well-being of living things. Social responsibility, the overall way in which a business attempts to balance its commitment to relevant groups and individual stakeholders in its social environment. Organizational stakeholder, group, individual, and organization that are directly affected by the practices of an organization and therefore have a stake in its performance. The stakeholder model of responsibility. Customer business strive to treat customer fairly and honestly. Employees business treat employees fairly, make them a part of the team and respect their dignity and basic human needs. Investor business follow proper accounting procedure, provide information to shareholder about financial performance and protect shareholder rights and investment. Supplies business emphasize mutually beneficial partnership arrangements with suppliers. Local and international communities business try to be socially responsible. Contemporary social consciousness, the concept of accountability, the expectation of an expanded role for the business is protecting and enhancing the general welfare of society. Area of social responsibility, responsibility towards the environment, properly disposing of toxic waste, engaging in recycling, controlling air, water, and land pollution, green marketing, the marketing of environmentally friendly goods, include a number of strategic and practices, production process, product modification, carbon offsets, packaging reductions, sustainability, greenwashing using advertising to project a green image without substantially alerting process and product. Responsibility towards customer involve providing quality product and pricing product fairly. Consumerism. Consumerism, social activism dedicated to protecting the right of the consumer in their dealing with business. Basic consumer bill of rights to possess safe product, to be informed about all relevant aspects of a product, to be heard, to choose what to buy, to be educated about purchases, to receive customer services. Unfair pricing inclusion when two or more firms agree to collaborate on such wrongful act as price fixing, price gouging, responding to increased demand with overly steep and often unwarranted price increased. Ethics in advertising, truth in advertising, morally objectionable advertising. Responsibility towards employees, legal and social commitment to not practice illegal discrimination, provide a physically and socially safe workplace, provide opportunities to balance work and life, provide protection for white whistleblower, an employee who discovers and tries to put an end to the company unethical, illegal, or socially irresponsible action by publicizing them. Responsibility towards investors, proper financial management, proper representation of finances. Implementation Social Responsibility Program. Argument against SR. The cost of SR threatened profits. Business has too much control over which SR issue would be addressed and how SR issue would be addressed. Business lacks experience in SR matters. Arguments for SR. SR should take SR should take precedence over profit. Corporations as citizens should help others. Corporations have the resource to help. Corporations should solve problems they create. Approaches to social responsibility. Obstructionist stance. A company does as little as possible and may attempt to deny or cover up violation. Defensive stance. A company does everything required of it legally but no more. Accommodative stance. A company meets its legal and ethical requirements and also goes further in certain cases. Proactive stance. A company actively seeks to contribute to the well-being of groups and individuals in its social environment. Policy concern what responsibilities the firm has to its employees, consumers, environmentalists, minorities, communities, shareholders, and other groups should be considered during each stage of strategy formulation, implementation, and evaluation. Social policy on retirement. Worker shortage in countries around the world are leading to change in retirement and immigration policies. आजकल हम देख रहे हैं कि पहले रिटायर्ड पर्सन्स घरों में सिर्फ रिटायरमेंट लाइफ इंजॉय करते थे, बट ऑन द अदर साइड अगर हम देखें तो बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूट रिटायर्ड पर्सन्स को ऑन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट या डिफरेंट स्टेजेस पे या डिफरेंट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के बिहाफ पे उनको ऑन बोर्ड करती हैं. Now here we will discuss about the third one point, environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability, the extent that an organization operations and action protect and preserve rather than harm or destroy the natural environment. Environmental sustainability strategies of companies are scrutinized and evaluated from a natural environment perspective. Employees, consumer, government, and society are resentful of firms that harm rather than protect the natural environment. Sustainability report. Why we need sustainability report? Reveals how a firm operations impact the natural environment. These reports are not required but are good business practices. Lack of standards changing. Making a claim that a product or process is green is becoming more difficult as standards are put into place. Managing environmental affairs in the firm. Managers must formulate strategies that preserve and conserve natural resources and control pollution. Environmental strategies could include developing or acquiring green businesses, divesting or alerting environment damaging business, striving to become a low-cost product through waste minimization and energy conservation, pursuing a differentiation strategy through green product features. Student and environmental training. Companies prefer to hire graduates with training in environmental issues. और कंपनी को चाहिए कि जैसे हम अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम जैसे रिसर्च को इग्नोर कर रहे होते हैं वैसे ही हम इन्वायरमेंट को भी बहुत इग्नोर कर रहे होते हैं. बट ऑन द अदर साइड अगर हम आज के दौर की बात करें तो जैसे स्मॉग और ये इश्यूज़ बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, जैसे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इंक्रीज़ होती जा रही है, पोल्यूशन इंक्रीज़ होती जा रही है, तो ऑफकोर्स हमें अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में ग्रीन वर्ड को, ग्रीन इमेज को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रेफरेंस देनी चाहिए. Reasons why firms should be green: consumer demand, public opinion, environmental advocacy group, federal and state environmental regulations, lenders, consumers, suppliers, distributors and investor, liabilities, suits and fines. Of course आपको फाइन हो जाते हैं तो उसकी वजह से मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली हम लोग काम तभी कर रहे होते हैं शायद कि जब हम फाइन या फोर्सिंग पावर से. बट आई थिंक अगर हम एक चीज़ नोट करें तो ये फोर्सिंग पे नहीं, अब ये बाय फोर्स नहीं, बाय चॉइस होना चाहिए. रीज़न ये हमारी ज़िंदगी का मामला है. प्रोएक्टिव नॉट रिएक्टिव. प्रोएक्टिव डू मोर देन द बेयर मिनिमम. रिएक्टिव चेंजिंग ओनली व्हेन फोर्स्ड बाय द लॉ और कंज्यूमर प्रेशर्स. ISO 14000, ISO 14001 certification. International Organization for ISO, a network of standard institutes of 147 countries, largest developer of sustainability standards in the world. Compliance in voluntary. ISO 14000, a series of voluntary standards in the environmental field. ISO 14001, a set of standards included within ISO 14000, adopted by thousands of firms worldwide to certify that they are conducting business in an environmentally friendly manner. Result in an environmental management system, EMS. Electric car network. Government funds for manufacturing recharging stations being installed in many cities. Extensive research and development within the auto industry. Companies are replacing gasoline powered vehicles with hybrid electric natural gas vehicles. हम अगर अपने मुल्क में भी देखें तो जब स्मोक होती है तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस पे बैन लगा दिया जाता है. गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से रिस्ट्रिक्शंस हो जाती है कि आपने ऑफिस गाड़ी पे नहीं जाना, यू कैन यूज़ योर लाइक आप साइकिलिंग करें, सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक मेनी अदर थिंग्स. बट पॉइंट इज़ दिस कि ये सिर्फ हम मुसीबत आने पे क्यों कर रहे होते, हम ऐसी कोई एक्टिविटी क्यों नहीं कर रहे कि जिसके थ्रू हम ग्रीन वर्ड को, ग्रीन इमेज को प्रमोट कर सकें. 5 फैशन एंड ब्रांड्स जो पाकिस्तान में ग्रीन मार्केटिंग कर रही हैं, जिनमें सफ़ायर, जनरेशन, लिवाइस, मीशा, लखानी, अनाया, ये वो ब्रांड्स हैं जो इस चीज़ को प्रमोट कर रही हैं। और ऑन द अदर साइड एक और एग्जांपल अगर हम देखें तो अरोड़ा में 5 ग्रीन बिजनेस जो कैटेगरी में फॉल की थी, टोटल, पार्को, बाइको, स्टारबक्स की एग्जांपल आती है, सफारी की एग्जांपल आती है। सो आई थिंक सो हमारी हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को ये चाहिए कि अगर हमने ये फ्यूचर प्लान करना है एंड वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट आवर किड्स, वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट आवर फ्यूचर, और हमें इस चीज़ को सेव करना है कि हमने अपना एनवायरनमेंट कितना फ्रेंडली बनाना है और उसमें कितना पोल्यूशन फ्री होना चाहिए, उसमें लाइक स्मोक का इम्पेक्ट नहीं होना चाहिए, उसमें जब आप सांस लें, जब आप ब्रीदिंग एक्सरसाइज करें, यू कैन फील रिलैक्स, यू कैन फील फ्रेश, ना कि आप बेहोश होते हो। तो इन चीज़ों पे फोकस करने के लिए हमें इन चीज़ों को समझना चाहिए।